You know, the lighting's better in the ladies' room.
Well, well, well.
Bigger mirrors, too. You look surprised.
A little?
So my invitation was a mistake.
I don't know. The PR team made the guest list. Jerry Lewis wasn't invited either. If it makes you feel any better.
Not really.
He came anyway. Princess Grace is here. Did you see her?
No.
Oh, you will. Hang out by the bar.
Monica looks beautiful.
She's a nice girl. She enjoys puzzles.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, neat. I bought her a house in Beverly Hills.
Bought her a house.
Well, I'm always traveling. She likes oranges.
You should get her a puzzle of an orange grove. She'll lose her mind.
First wedding anniversary gift. Covered.
And look at you. A wedding, a dance, a song, and you hardly break a sweat.
Ah, the trick's keeping the fabric on your clothes light. Nat King Cole taught me that. He didn't come.
I was looking around for the gang. Lester, Tommy, Carol, Slim. Got them locked up somewhere?
No. I have a new band.
Why?
I wanted a new sound.
Because the old one was such a disappointment.
You gotta keep things fresh. And they're a really great group. You heard them out there. They can really swing.
Yeah, they sounded great. But you don't miss the gang. You all just seemed like family.
You know what I miss? I miss your brisket. I've not had a decent meal since
Jack Ballard's not much of a cook, huh?
Jack Ballard's not much of a comic either.
No, he's not. You had a good comic for a while. Beginning of the tour. Who was that? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yes, me. What happened there? I'm trying to remember. I believe I can see a tarmac. And in the back there, a plane? Was there a plane?
There was a plane.
That's right. That big thing sitting there full of people, and it was missing a couple of folks, right?
Was it?
Yep, it was. You should have let me on that plane, Shy.
Oh, really? And why's that?
Because I had something to say to you.
Oh, I bet you had a lot to say to me. When you fire someone, they get mighty chatty.
Are you curious? What I would have said if I'd gotten on the plane?
Something about winged monkeys?
I would have said that I fucked up. I fucked up. Like I've never fucked up anything in a life, not without its fuck-ups. I would have said I was scared off my ass getting on that stage. And Mom's Mabley went on before me.
Yeah, it's hard to follow moms.
I was desperate for that laugh. I was desperate to just go out there and kill. I just thought, hometown crowd, talk about Shy. So I did. And I did kill, which was my job. But I should have gone in a different direction. Shy gives a lot of money to abused children. In other words, he pays his staff. Before every concert, Shy spends half an hour going me, 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 and then he starts his vocal exercises. Shy doesn't think he's God's gift to the world, but he does call his suits his wrapping paper.
I get it.
You are a treasure trove of punchlines. But I never would have hurt you. Not on purpose, not for anything in the world. I thought we were friends. And I take my friendships very seriously. I know how loaded what I said was, and if I could take it back, I would. If you had just let me on that plane, I would have said I was sorry. And not to keep my job, I'll get another job, but because I was and still am truly sorry.
If I'd have let you on that plane, you would have brought Susie and she would have tried to stab me with a cheese knife.
And I would have thrown myself in front of you and taken the blow. And some brie.
Well, I sure have missed that brisket.
I'll send Monica the recipe.
You know, I'm back in the States for a while again next month. Cutting with the Christmas album.
I know what to get my mother for Hanukkah.
Maybe we could get together, have a drink. I could take you
No.
to... No.
I'm not falling for that again. We are not friends. I have learned my lesson. Congratulations. I hope you're gonna be very happy. Wait.
That's what I'm saying.